Hi guys, it's Megan here with Little Chords, and I want to take a couple minutes today and address a question that we've been getting from a lot of you. What kind of piano do I need if I want to start taking lessons? So basically there's three kinds of pianos. You have acoustic pianos, which is what you think of when you see the strings and the ivory keys. You have digital pianos, which is actually what I use in my home studio and with all of my students. And then you have keyboards, and keyboards have like such a huge range from like really super fancy, expensive, used in professional shows and recordings to like, you know, you bought it at the toy store and it's like not even a full-size keyboard. And that all falls under the category of keyboard. So if you're a new player, you need to make sure you have 88 keys. It's a full-size piano. That's very important because it helps you to get oriented to the keys with like figuring out how to find middle C in all the proper places. Having a full-size keyboard means that you're looking at the same basic thing every time you play, whether you're playing at your grandma's house or whether you're playing for lessons or whether you're playing at home. You also want the piano to be weighted, which means that it responds to the touch of your fingers. If you're playing loud, or like with a lot of pressure or forte volume, you hear that volume. If you put less pressure on your fingers, you hear that change in volume. You can play piano, or you can play different articulation. Legato, staccato. So you want the keys to respond to your fingers. That's what we hear that called action, like the action of the piano. And so if you're starting out and you're not really sure you want to make a huge financial investment, what I recommend is shop around on like Facebook Marketplace, yard sales, ask your neighbors, see if your local music store allows you to rent an instrument, but make sure that you get something that's full-sized, 88 keys, fully weighted, responds to your touch, and that you have the proper setup. So whether you purchase a piano stand to go with your keyboard and a bench, we actually have a free preview of our first lesson in our Pro Primer level or in our basic primer level. Lesson number 1 talks about proper posture at the piano, and it's a free preview. So if you're wondering how do I set up my piano, make sure that I'm sitting properly, go into our website and click on that Pro Primer level, and then you can see the first lesson, the preview. You can watch the whole video. So make sure that you have something that's full size, weighted. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it does have to have those features, so shop around. Now, if you want to invest in an acoustic piano, you want it to be a part of your home, you know that's kind of your forever instrument, or maybe you were gifted an acoustic piano from somebody. Something that you need to be aware of is acoustic pianos need regular maintenance. About every 6 months, you should have a technician come out, tune your instrument, and just make sure that all the keys are working properly, the strings, everything. So if you're looking to make an investment in an acoustic piano, make sure that you are aware that regular maintenance is important to maintaining your instrument so that it works properly for you. Play lots of different options before you just go ahead and purchase. And I'm sure that there's so many local music stores close to you that you can check out. So if you have any other questions about keyboards, let us know and we'll try to answer those.